guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Designer/Gamer. And today I am being designer with Sheila, as you can see her right here. We are training her to be a master builder. She's gonna be amazing. She says hi. I love how there's like different sounds each time she says hi. Hey, hi. Anyway, so we're working, hi Sheila. She just can't stop. She's so pumped. We are working on the Ivory Tower today. And I'm doing this speed build because I spent probably about 2.5, 3 hours on this. And I'm sure that would make a pretty boring video. So I'm sparing you guys the boringness and we're doing a speed build. So right now, Sheila is building with those little 2x4 blocks. When I was a kid, that's pretty much all I had growing up, were those like 2x4 Lego blocks, or at least mostly. You know, I had those big sets with Legos, and most of them were those 2x4 blocks. So I built a lot out of those, and so I'm just kind of used to using them. So that's what we're doing now. Building up the walls, or building up. So the walls they're composed of white bricks, and then also these light blocks, which is the light material, and then the blue, clear, transparent blocks that are going to make up the windows. So we're just following the edge of that cliff that I built, that Sheila built, excuse me. And the tower is going to be like several different heights. Like the far right side, you see this lower, and then the left side is going to be higher, and then I'm probably going to do another side, another part that's much higher than that. So it's going to be really cool when it's all done. So the building process is pretty simple. It's just stacking. See, I screwed up right there. I had to delete all those. Just stacking bricks one on top of the other, and they stack pretty well. Sometimes it doesn't really stack exactly on top, so you have to undo it, but it's easy just to press the Z button and it undoes your last step. So Sheila had to fly the helicopter out of the building there to move it out of the way. So now we're putting some of those base plates up top of the right portion of the building here, and we're going to create a terrace up there. So we might end up landing our helicopter up there, actually. Maybe we'll create like a cool helicopter pad. So Sheila's working on that. And then I'm having her extend the platform out a little bit, just so we have a little more space to work with. It seems like these buildings are a lot cooler in this game when they're big, so that people have a lot of space to move around in their Lego building. It just seems like that works better than the little tiny buildings. It's kind of hard to see when you're inside one of those. So right now, Sheila's putting up those walls, just using white bricks all the way up. If you hold the shift key and you put one brick in place, you can hold the shift key and click and drag, and as long as your axis is correct, like how you're placing it, then it just drags it all the way up or all the way over. If you just hold shift, it'll stay straight and it'll go all the way up. So even though all of these blocks are white, sometimes they look a little different when the light hits them a certain way. Like they look a little darker or lighter, but that doesn't happen during the day. It's just at nighttime, so I'm not really sure what that's about. But the game is still early access. It's still technically beta, so I'm sure they're still working on little tweaks like that. So right now, we're working on the wall. We're walling off the terrace from the rest of the building. Now we're going to put stairs in this building so that you can get all the way up there without having to like fly or climb, scale the outside of the building. So there's going to be stairs going up there. But for now, we're just working on the shape of the building and getting that done, and then we'll work on details later. So Sheila's spinning looks like I had to restart the game. So we're back in it. Maybe Sheila needed a break. And now she's still working on the walls. We're not doing all of the walls yet though, because I think it's a lot easier to build if you have like a cutaway section. You can get to the interior easier that way. So right now she's doing a little more of the walls. on the front side. This is where the door is going to go. It's going to go somewhere over on that platform. And then we're going to build a staircase that goes all the way up, so it's easy to get to it from down below. So I think Sheila's taking a little break. No. There we go. There we go, Sheila. Get back to work. We got stuff to do. Yeah. So she's putting up some walls. And that light material is really cool. It makes it so you don't have to actually put lights in. You can just put that material on part of the bricks. So right now, Sheila is working on the chevron pattern floor. So it's just white. It alternates between white and black, and it's zigzag. I had to like redo a couple of spots as I was working on it because if you place one brick even slightly wrong, the whole pattern is messed up. So a couple of times we had to stop and undo, and then redo it. It got a little tricky when you get in the corners because you have to place like little pieces of blocks and then you have to keep the pattern going. But it's so beautiful. I love the way the black and the white look in that. It gives a lot of visual interest to that space. So we're still working on that on the floor, and the helicopter keeps popping back up there and getting in the way, so we have to keep flying it out. I'm not sure how you can just break apart an object, so if anybody knows how you do that, let me know in the comments section, because that would be nice instead of having to fly it down every time it shows up there. So yeah, Sheila's still working on that floor. And I fast forwarded, I cut out part of the flooring because it was just like, this takes a long time. I mean, it's really cool and it's worth the time that it takes, but it did take a while. So right now I think Sheila's putting on the finishing touches to the floor. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Oh, it's so cool. So now she's working on the exterior part of the floor, and this is the platform that you'll be, when you climb the stairs, you'll be getting up to this platform, and the door will be here, and this is where you will enter the Ivory Tower. So yeah. So we're working on that floor. I know it's done, sorry. Floor's all done. Now we're up to the second level, and we're working on the terrace. Now we're gonna put like a little wall. I had to fix the floor because we had like a weird overhang issue on those plate pieces. So now we're putting up this really cool like little wall to keep people from falling off the edge. And this is going to be like a terrace area where we can either land the helicopter or we can have like potted plants, or maybe we can put a table out there and we can dip some croissants in some coffee. And I'm capping the wall with these nice, what do you call those? Those smooth pieces. Because I love the way the little Lego bumps look, but I also like it when you have that nice capped look. So right now we're trying something on the floor. We're trying to do this like cool pattern, but it's not really working out because I think the floor in this case is too small and too oddly shaped for those pieces, so it didn't really work out quite right. I think we need a much bigger floor and maybe more square for those, but she's giving it a try and we're thinking about it and we're not loving it, so we go in a different direction, which you'll see in a second here. There we go. So what we're doing here is we're stacking those 1x4 plates, but we're stacking them in different orientations. See, that's a better view there. So you can see that it's like every other, sort of like this parquet look. It's better than just, plating it over with just simple plates. If you can create a little bit of a pattern, it creates some interest and it makes it look a little bit cooler. So that's what Sheila's doing now. She's putting the flooring in, and then there's just that little section up there to get done. And then, yeah, so now we're gonna slow it down a little bit, and we're going to spin around the building. So you can see like what we accomplished in this episode. Quite a bit. I mean, we still have a ways to go. We got to build up the rest of the walls, and then we have to put in the interior. But look how beautiful that decking is. It's so pretty. I love it. And like I said earlier, we're going to have stairs that get up to that point, and there'll be a door getting out onto that terrace. So you'll get to see that when we keep working on the tower in the next episode. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and please be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see Sheila's future adventures. And thanks for watching. All right, guys. Bye.